In the riverside village of Oduoma, people believed the river gives and the river takes. But no one ever imagined that one stormy night the river would give them a miracle. And that miracle would arrive pregnant. Oduoma was a quiet village in the Niger Delta, surrounded by tall palm trees and a restless river that whispered secrets at night. In that village lived a widow named Ifeoma. She was not always poor. Her husband, Chike, had once been the strongest palm wine tapper in Oduoma. But 3 years ago, he fell from a palm tree during harvest season, and the earth swallowed him. Since then, Ifeoma had struggled alone, raising her 7-year-old son, Obasi. She farmed cassava, she fetched firewood, she sold dry fish at the market, but it was never enough. Some nights, Obasi slept hungry, and every night, Ifeoma prayed to the river. One evening, dark clouds gathered faster than anyone expected. The wind howled, the river swelled violently. Villagers shut their doors, but Ifeoma was still returning from the market when the rain began pouring like the sky had cracked open. She ran toward the riverbank shortcut, the fastest way home. Then she heard it, a cry, faint, not fully human, not fully something else. She stopped. The cry came again. Without thinking, Ifeoma followed the sound toward the raging river, and what she saw froze her blood. A woman, half submerged, her skin shimmered faintly under the lightning. Her long dark hair floated unnaturally in the water, and below her waist, silver scales. Silver, and her belly large and heavy with pregnancy. The river was wild, the woman was struggling. Ifeoma's heart pounded. "This is a spirit," she whispered. Every elder had warned them, never interfere with river beings. But the woman's eyes met hers. They were filled with pain and fear. "Please," the woman gasped. Her voice echoed strangely, like two voices speaking at once. "Help my child." Lightning struck again. The river surged. Ifeoma could run. She could save herself. Instead, she stepped into the water. The water was freezing. The current was strong, but Ifeoma grabbed the woman's arm and pulled with all her strength. The storm seemed to fight her. The river resisted, but somehow she dragged the pregnant mermaid onto the muddy bank. The woman collapsed, breathing heavily. "Why?" she asked weakly. Ifeoma looked at her. "Because no mother should die trying to give life." The mermaid stared at her in silence. Then she smiled faintly. "My name is Ineka," she said, "and you have just changed 2 worlds." By morning, the storm was gone. The river was calm, but Ineka was gone. No footprints, no scales, nothing. Ifeoma told no one. Who would believe her? Days passed. Life returned to struggle. Until one afternoon at the market, a beautiful woman approached her stall. She wore a simple wrapper, but her eyes were unmistakable. Silver flecks shimmered within them. "I need a business partner," the woman said softly. It was Ineka, but now fully human. "I have watched you," Ineka said. "You are hardworking, honest, brave." Ifeoma blinked in shock. "What business?" "Palm wine," Ineka smiled. Ifeoma laughed bitterly. "I have no palm trees, no money, no tapping tools." Ineka leaned closer. "I have resources." The next morning, a trader from another town mysteriously sold Ifeoma 10 healthy palm trees at an unbelievably low price. Within weeks, Ifeoma's palm wine became famous. It was sweeter, stronger, different. People traveled from neighboring villages.
Money flowed like river water. Ifeoma built a larger stall, then a proper bar, then hired workers. Her son went to school with shoes for the first time. Villagers whispered, "How did a widow rise so fast?" Chief Eze, the wealthiest and most powerful man in Oduoma, began to watch closely. He controlled most businesses, and he did not like competition. Chief Eze invited Ifeoma to his palace. "You have grown too quickly," he said, stroking his gray beard. "What is your secret?" "There is no secret," Ifeoma replied calmly. "Just hard work." But Chief Eze was not a fool. That night, he followed her, and he saw Ineka walking toward the river under moonlight. He saw her feet glow faintly as she stepped into the water. He saw her lower body shimmer and disappear beneath the surface. His eyes widened. "A river spirit," he whispered. The next morning, Chief Eze gathered the elders. "A spirit walks among us," he declared. "She has bewitched our palm wine." Fear spread quickly. In villages, fear grows faster than truth. They stormed Ifeoma's bar, demanded answers. Ineka appeared beside her, calm, graceful. "You fear what you do not understand," Ineka said. Chief Eze pointed at her. "You do not belong here." Ineka's voice deepened slightly. "I belong where kindness calls me." The sky darkened suddenly. The river began to ripple unnaturally. Ineka stepped forward. "This village made a pact with white people generations ago. The river protects your crops, your fish, your children, but greed breaks balance." She turned to Chief Eze. "You have polluted the water upstream with illegal oil drums." Gasps filled the air. It was true. Chief Eze had secretly dumped waste to expand his wealth. "The river has been weakening," Ineka continued. "I came because your pollution endangered my unborn child." Silence. Heavy. Shameful. The river suddenly rose. Water flooded Chief Eze's storage barns. His hidden oil drums burst and floated visibly for all to see. The truth could no longer hide. Villagers turned on him. He fell to his knees. "Forgive me." Ineka's eyes softened. Balance must be restored. Chief Eze was stripped of certain powers. The village cleaned the river. Proper offerings of gratitude replaced fear rituals. Palm wine business flourished peacefully. And one night, Ineka approached Ifeoma. "It is time. The child has been born safely. I must return." Ifeoma's eyes filled with tears. "Will I ever see you again?" Ineka smiled. "Whenever the river is calm, know I am near." Years later, Ifeoma became the wealthiest trader in the region, but she never forgot. Every harvest season, she poured the first calabash of palm wine into the river in gratitude. And sometimes, under moonlight, a silver shimmer danced on the water. Kindness can open doors between worlds. Greed destroys what gratitude protects. And sometimes, your greatest blessing arrives in the middle of a storm.